What was something you really wanted as a kid but now look back and shake your head? For me, it was want to live in water tower, or I can inflate a giant soda can. Okay, what is this question? What are something you really wanted to do as a kid, or as a kid now you look back and shake your head? Okay, yeah. All right, so this is actually really good question. Okay, so question is actually about that ki what exactly you wanted to do that you think when you are as a kid. Oh, what are exactly things? Well, there are some sort of like recommended answer. Unicorn or dragon. Well, like let me tell you one thing. I am a millennial. What's a millennial? Millennial means like that. Ki, like I never been like exposed with this television. Social media was not even exist when I was a kid. Okay, internet was not even exist when I was a kid. Television was there, but we have only like access of Doordarshan. Okay, and didn't really have that kind of like a something really stuff about unicorns and dragons and stuff like that. So I didn't really know about those things. Okay, so I never really dream about having a unicorn or dragon. No. Superpower, yes. When I was a kid, there is a one TV show named Shaktimaan. I am really like I don't know. This is kind of like a something really like Shaktiman was like it influenced me a really lot. Okay, like it is a lot. Shaktiman, Aryaman. Then Junior G. These are kind of like a something really the show superhero show are kind of like a something really inspired me. Okay, like when like I always do kind of like a this Shaktiman style that I just have to do kind of like a this one finger at top and try to rotate things like a Shaktiman, and I think that I could fly or I could like a shoot laser from my eyes and stuff like that. But probably is this thing it's kind of like a something really funny, but it is really good. Okay, like basically Shaktiman is telling me what is actually the right thing and wrong thing, which is really good by the way. Because of that at that time, um, what is actually right thing and what is actually wrong thing, I don't know. Shaktiman actually kind of like a like basically distinguish between or categorize between that ki what is actually right or what is actually wrong. Okay, and which is kind of like a something very important lesson that I learned from Shaktiman. So like basically yeah, like Shaktiman is big influence when I was a kid. All right, and I wanted to be like a Shaktiman. Bal, yeah. Then living in tree house. No, yeah. Basically, this kind of like a luxury that I haven't really know these are exist. So no. Owning a candy store or toy factory. Well, probably these are not a kind. These are not also my fantasy. Okay, I never really think about that stuff as also. Okay, and usually is this thing that I never really get that many candy or toys वगैरह. I like toys, yeah. Train is one of my favorite. Train toy is one of my favorite. But probably is this thing that ki my parents can't really afford that many toys or candy, so probably they don't really like they gave me like I'm not kind of like a something person that ki my parents are did something. No, my parents are gave me toys definitely, but it's like that ki toy factory and these are kind of like a stuff that nah, it's something really that ki I haven't really think about that stuff कि हाँ कि ये भी सारी चीज़ें होती है. Okay, being a famous celebrity or athlete, do I think when I was a kid? Well, probably not. Yeah, because like basically this thing when I was a kid, celebrity or kind of like a something really athlete is a kind of like a something really foreign term for me. Well, I never really been kind of like experience that thing that I would be kind of like a something with this person or that person, or I would be like Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan. Well, I never really think about that stuff. The reason is that ki I never really been on exposed with these movies and stuff like that. No, let me tell you one thing now. Till the age of 14, I haven't really watched that many movies, by the way. And the reason is that ki probably we don't really have that many access. Okay. Television is the only one thing that we have access. And in the television, we have this Doordarshan and that's it. Beside Doordarshan, we don't really have any kind of like a thing that ki we should supposedly watch movie and fantasize about the Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan. No, I haven't. Probably. Okay. Like basically is this thing after the age of 16, then I realized, then I just kind of like know about that ki these are like basically after the 16, um I exposed with a lot of term. I exposed with a lot of things like movies, social media, internet and stuff like that. But like basically before the 14, I haven't really exposed that much. So I never really think about that stuff. Traveling to space, living on another planet, still this term is also kind of like a something very foreign term for me. I didn't really know that key like after there is a kind of like a something like space and things are exist and nothing really at all. I don't know, like basically is this thing my upbringing is not really that kind of like a something really as a kind of like a something people are actually experience. Let me tell you one thing. At this moment, the kid are actually exposed with the social media, internet, so many things, so many informations, great stuff. But when I was a kid, I haven't really exposed that many stuff. Nothing really at all. Space is kind of like a thing that key I didn't really knew that. No one told me, no one nothing really about it. Let me tell you one thing. There is a one poem in my standard second or third, I'm not really sure. My mother is kind of like a told me like this poem is about the astronaut. Okay, and this poem is really good. My mother told me astronaut is a kind of like a something really a people who went to space. I told my mother what is a space. Mother told me is that ki a kind of like a something really a outer atmosphere, like something really that like basically the we are living on this planet and you kind of like a went upward, then there is a kind of like something hollow space start called space. Okay, then I got something really enthusiastic. And basically what is really this space? My mother told me is this is there are so many things. By the way, my mother is not really that much educated, but she told me as much she know that much. Okay, she told me that key like basically the person who became astronaut, who have who can see the world, see can planets, see can other planets too. So basically this thing when my mother told me, I got inspired. I says to my mother that ki I wanted to be astronaut. My mother became really happy on that day. I'm not really sure, but I still remember that incident. Okay, but yeah, my mother. I told my mother that ki I wanted to become astronaut. Yeah. I'm not really sure what is actually the meaning of the astronaut. There is only one thing that I know that the people who can travel out of the space, those people called astronaut, and that's it. Whatever. But yeah, like these are kind of like a something one experience that I know regarding about the space and things like that. Then after that, nothing. So probably regarding about this thing, I haven't really have any kind of like a something fantasy while I was child or while nah, nothing really at all. Okay. Like basically this thing when I was a child, I only have a kind of like a one motto to just enjoy the day. Okay. Just like I have a lot of friends. So many friends. Yeah, there is a one fantasy that I have is that ki I wanted to drive remote control car. Okay. By the way, I am really like enthusiastic or kind of like excited for remote control car. I still okay. I haven't really have any kind of like a something remote control car, and basically I always admire that key like if I have a remote control car, then I will drive like this and that. Okay. It's been almost like a 2025 here, and I haven't really have any kind of like a remote control car, but I used to admire this remote control car a lot. Really, really, really a lot. There is a one moment I still remember that. I am kind of like a some certain kid, okay, and my father took me to the barber shop. So after that barber cut my hair, we are actually coming back to home. So there is a store, okay. In that store, they have a remote control car. I cry on that day in front of my father that I want this toy, I want that toy. I still remember that moment. I don't know, at that time my age was maybe 6 7, but I still remember that day that I was crying so loudly in front of public that I wanted to buy this remote control car to my father. But it's like that I realized that my father at that time, like basically, we are not really that much rich. Okay, we are come from very poor family. Okay, not really poor, but yeah, at that time my father was poor. Okay, my entire family was dude. Okay, but like, you get it, na? Okay, like my father can't really afford to buy me this kind of like a something remote control car. But it's just like when I was a kid, I won't be able to understand this thing. As a kid, I just want to like this remote control car, and that's it. Okay, I don't really know anything about that key, how much it cost and what is it affect, everything, nothing really at all. I just want remote control car, and that's it. I still remember that day, dude. I don't know why, but I still remember that day. I still remember this is kind of like I don't know, it's been almost like a 25 years ago. Not 25, but yeah, almost like a 23-year ago. This thing, I still remember that. I, I just like, I don't know, it's just like that, na, ki if I like went back in time and exactly on that moment, uh, I will slap my younger version that ki just shut up and just like, I don't know, like I realized my father, okay, like basically is this thing, whatever the things that I want, my father always get me that thing. Okay. Even if that time my father is not really earning that much amount of money, but still they sacrifice so many things for me. Like, basically is this thing they bought me this bicycle. Okay. And I am really like I really love that bicycle. I, 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 it's just like that. I don't know. Like my I don't want to say with this thing that, but it's like that. Ki my father have not really have that much income on that time. He was earning maybe like maybe 700 or 800 rupees per month. Okay, at that time, I'm talking about maybe 2003 or 2002. I'm pretty sure on that time. Okay, yeah. So or maybe like a 1998 or maybe 2000, yeah, on that time, yeah, probably one thing for sure is that in that time 1998 or 1999. So my father was like my father told me na ki he was like he has that many almost like 800 rupees per month. And basically this thing I like he as a father he has to like a lot of responsibility regarding about not only as a me but my mother, as a rent and everything. Okay, how does my parents are manage that kind of like a money, like basically is this thing like rent right now when I was thinking that ki 800 रुपये में क्या होता है यार dude. Like आज like in this world 800 rupees was like nothing. But उस ज़माने में my parents are run the entire house within 800 rupees. Like, how does they do that? They kind of like fulfill all the requirement, all the things that I say, like bicycle, railway car, railway toy. They manage that thing. And I don't know, it's just like I feel really I feel really grateful that I have those people. Okay, my parents are really one of the really amazing person on the planet. Okay, and I haven't really done anything good to them. Like, basically, this thing ki if I give them little bit of happiness from me, I haven't really done that. I feel really regretful that ki in the future, if I didn't really done that, then probably just my life is will be really pathetic. Like, from my point of perspective too. Because of that, ki yeah, I am the really favorite child. Okay, like basically I have a sister, but like basically this thing, my parents love me more than my sister. Yeah, that is really sure. But it's like that ki I haven't really gave little bit of happiness from me. And basically this thing in the future, there will be like when I will have opportunity, I will make my parents life as good as possible as I can. I will give all the happiness in this world. I will definitely, yes. They deserve it. Next question.